What you yelling for? You yelling for?
I just woke up like that. I just woke up like that.
You want yourself?
Why did I wake up hitting you?
No, you not getting me.
I don't brush my teeth. I hate when I wake up and my breath tastes like I was just so sleepy. Like I hate that. But I just start brushing my teeth. I'll brush my teeth. But I just felt like I didn't have no. It's not like I'm dirty or nothing. Like I just start brushing my teeth. Like, not really just start like I'll brush my teeth every day. But if I skip a day, I didn't care. But I did always brush my teeth. I don't know.
Huh?
It's crazy. Gotta brush my teeth. Gotta go to Moe's. Gotta go to
Fine.
Moe's.
Why you fine, baby?
Getting up so I can brush my teeth. You know I get up when you know I got to get up. I gotta beat that motherfucking sun.
I'm being too late.
Cause he do too much.
Sunburn.
Yes, he do. You don't realize the sun is flamboyant. You don't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize. No, for real. The sun got it out to everything and everybody. Seriously. And to be honest, he be running late sometimes. He do, cause he be out doing fuck shit through the night. That's the type of son that he is. He got mad woman. Like he got mad women and men, but he got mad women in the world. He just do too much. I don't see how people don't see that. The sun likes me though. You might think like everybody like, oh, the sun like everybody because it shine on everybody. Yeah, to some extent, but he like me, he like me, he like me like that. For real. When I had COVID, the sun was the only one that came and checked on me. Boy, it's acting up Daisy. Crazy, because life in the streets so crazy. You get me high on the daily. You may not be able to pay me something, something, because I'm worth too much money. Is pretty much what he's saying. Black Sharif, man. Me, I like Black Sharif. Me, I want to be like Black Sharif. got cold in the back of my throat. And I just stuff that don't like happening right now. I always brush my teeth. I'm lying. It's just I don't know. As I get older, I just more like pay more attention to stuff. Girl, that takes. I gotta go brush my teeth. Sorry. You want my breath to stink? You don't care. Okay. You don't care if my breath stink or not. Okay. You like me regardless. Okay. Oh God, that's not good. And you might, and you might be able to. Okay, I'll be right back. Morning routine. Morning routine. Gotta brush my. I don't eat breakfast. I'm eating ramen noodles. I don't usually eat breakfast, but today I'm fucking have breakfast. Ugly. Sorry, I got to hear that. I'm in trap digging. What's that for, lady? I'm in trap digging. I'm in trap digging. They didn't push my video for New Year's how it was supposed to be pushed. My oh, damn, this wig. I shouldn't have seen my wig on, but I just wanted to like I could get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Any wig I want. I'm gonna be in like I can afford this out. I don't really do wigs. This is just for the time being. Cause I got something to surprise y'all with. This wig ain't nothing. This wig ain't nothing, 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 nothing. I just gotta get out. The worst part of waking up. The worst part of waking up. It's cold in your throat. You better be able to pay me. The thing, I don't know why they delayed me. Been a couple years ago. I gotta. Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk business. Talk about it. This right here. So y'all gotta watch my videos because I was talking about how I had to gain weight on purpose so I didn't feel comfortable looking so good. But I gotta get rid of this. It's not really nothing. I enjoy being inside. I tell you, I have never been so happy in the last couple of years as far as like my body weight because I'm very, very aesthetic and I like to keep up with a particular body image. Have the case maybe winter 2020. Winter 2023. Let's see. I let myself just eat what I want. I even ate some meat, child. But I don't like chicken. And honestly, I don't like beef either. I was eating that meat because I snapped. My brain went somewhere. It wasn't me. So, but I got like a Venus build. Like, build like a. I got like a Venus build. It's not just fucking flat waist. It's a problem because it's godly. It looked like something that needs to be pretty on the front of a magazine, but it's not on the front of a magazine because they hate on me. That's why y'all don't really see my videos. That's why they hating. I look like a billion. Like a billion fucking dollars. I ain't got shit. That's the problem. That's the problem that they have on. I look like $1 billion. How does she do that? Yeah. Oh, the phone here? Alright, I'm about to make some news. I'm hungry. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this I'm hearing? Oh, Where my other phone? I had a dream I had two phones. Kevin Gates. I gotta start making shorts for my music too. Who started this kitchen? This phone ain't got no I love me a good pickle. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want this pickle though, because I left this here for too long. And it froze. Let's make me some noodles. Good morning. I'm not really hungry right now, but I am hungry. That's the thing. That's the problem I'm having. This freezer is too cold. It freezes everything. Drinking water. Mm-hmm. I just woke up. Randy house. See, that about no Mr. Brady at all. It is too hot. Hey, good morning. Who's that? Say, hey, Big W. Again, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right this morning. Trying to come live to um put myself in the algorithm before I start making content today. I don't want to be making content for no reason. Well, I don't care because I'm gonna make it regardless. But it's a lot of stuff going on with me. Not me, but with my image. You know what I'm saying? They really try to do your girl dirty, rip me off of my style, and I'm alive. Uh, what is poppin'? It's Big W. What's your name, Big Willie? Your name is Big Willie. They call me Big Willie. Big Willie. They call me Big Willie. Big Willie. What's poppin'? Truth. That's my name. They call me Big Willie. Big Willie. You know that song? I don't know the words because I was just a baby, but I remember he saying something, something in the club in the back. Something, something in the club in the back. OMGG. Yes, they call me Big Willie. Big. Oh no, it's Big V, not Big W. I don't know why I'm seeing Big W. That is not your name. Stop. Why you telling me that? Because it say Big B, not no Big W. Your name Victor. Victor. Just call me V. Just call me Big V. But what do the? All right. Okay. Well, what do the V stand for? They're just interested to know. All right, I'm gonna just call you Big V. Big V. Big. I'm just trying to figure out what names start with a V. Big Victor. And you little too. You're not little, you big, like grown, but you're not fat. So it's funny because you're not fat. You just regular average size. You look, it's funny. But you big. I get it. Like Big V. It stands for my first name. My name is not Victor. Look, what black names start with? We don't really have no black. We don't really have no black V's. Beyonce. Uh, we don't really have too many black V's. But I'm gonna just do a big V. call me Big Willie. Big Willie. Big V. They call me Big V. I was about to make some noodles this morning, whatever the case may be, but I'm like, I don't want to eat yet. But I do want to eat. I would feel like that, like, dang, I don't want to eat yet, but I do want to eat. But I don't know what to eat. I do know I want to eat noodles. I love ramen noodles. Like, no matter where I go, shaking my head. It can't be Beyonce. Beyonce. Ooh, what black name start with a V? That's crazy. Cause don't no black name start with no letter V. They really don't. You did. You always make. Let me tell you something, Big V. You be making my day all the time. Like sometimes I promise. Sometimes I'm like I promise you. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. I say if nobody else see my video, you seen it, and I appreciate that. That right there is what you call support. That right there is what you call love. That right there is what you call. That's that is what I desire. That is a beautiful thing, and I gotta go start showing you some more love because you showed me so much love. For real. I be like, one thing about it, Big V gonna comment. For real, I'm like, Big V gonna see it. That means something to me. Because you a real person. So I know, because I do this from, I make, if you look at my videos, ain't it all, everything? Yes. Yes, really. If you look at my videos, it's not so much about me trying to be better than nobody, me trying to it be real life situations, me trying to tell people the word of God, whatever the case may be. And I know that, listen, I know that everybody ain't trying to hear the word of God because they trying to be like, oh, they don't want to feel like they getting it pushed down their throat, or they don't want to feel like, oh, somebody feel like they better than them. But listen, I just want this. Yeah, yeah, I'm just right. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just being myself. I'm not trying to be nobody else or trying to like outdo somebody, whatever. It's just that I always been like this. I always been in, like had a lot of energy. Well, I used to get in trouble for this. I always been very creative. I ain't gonna lie. When I was a little girl, I went to a private school, a very small school. I got in trouble for two things. All right, but I went to a private school and all the kids was running around the schoolyard like calling my name. They was calling me the president, like my government name that my mom gave me because this I changed my own name when I grew up. They was running around the schoolyard calling my name, calling my name, calling my name. And there was some teachers that did not like that. Because I had influence on the kids and I was a kid myself. So it was like, dang. There's some teachers did like it, but some teachers wanted some kids to be better than me, but the kids wasn't better than me. I was just like, because the kids that they wanted to be better than me, they had more money and they just knew those kids. But those kids wasn't bad like me. they wasn't willing to. They wasn't willing to take it up a notch. I was willing to always take it up a notch. And they say a few curse words in the Christian school. But no, one time, yeah, for real, I always been like that. And then let me tell you something. Well, one more thing. I'm not bragging again. It's just truth about me. When I went to I eventually after my mom stopped paying for private school, I had to go back to public school because she had like a year where she just had to take care of her mortgage and stuff like that. So I went to public school, and mind you, in private school, I stood because my mom was paying $1,000 for me to go to school per month. But in public school, um, them is public kids. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't really understand. So anyway, I ended up I ended up getting kicked out of public school. I went to disciplinary school like Donald Trump, and some girl ended up getting my name tattooed on her neck, and she got my name tattooed on her arm, and we was not girlfriends. But she loved me so much. She told me she loved me so much. She would give me anything and do anything for me. So one day she surprised me and she had my name tattooed on her. And the principal in my school will come to me and say, "What you some type of golden girl? Why do Kay-" and I got suspended because Kayla got my name tattooed on her. And I wonder if it's still there. How am I a golden girl? I was a golden girl though, but It's just that I've always been. Listen, I've always loved people. I always treat people like they are me. I will give you the last anything I have. It's just I'm not crazy. I won't consider myself crazy. It's just that people feel really close and connected to me, and it's because I'm authentic from my heart. Like it be real connections, real love. I don't be faking around nobody trying to, it be real. But then I take up for people that I love. Yeah, I'm genuine. I really am, and I can't help it. I try to be fake, do fake, little fake things like that, but it don't work. Cause I end up just being myself again. Like I'm not overly nice. I'm very kind. I'm very very kind. I care about people a lot. Everybody, white, black, Asian, everybody. We all in this together. But I would curse anybody out, white, black, Asian, anybody. Cause you don't. Cause people always try to do people bad. Don't do people bad. Cause I influence people. And sometimes people think that I'm bad until they realize the method to my madness, and they like, oh, she not bad. She not. She actually a good person. It's just that I don't. I stand for stuff. Everybody going. I just want things to go the right way. Aw, aw. We're only talking them days. Did you? Was that you that liked my Black Sharif video when I was? Oh God, we're only talking enough days. The life on the streets is crazy. Mm. I need music, but that dang old phone is not working. Yo, but life on the streets is crazy. I was just in the bathroom where I could have. Let me try this. I had some. Oh, this is really for my noodles, but I'm gonna eat one. I had some crab yesterday. Oh, let me fuck this. I mean, I had some lobster cakes yesterday. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. All right, that's it. Mm. I'm gonna use this my noodle. I don't throw that butt in the trash. I'm gonna use that my noodle. And they call me Big Willie. So where you from? Okay, it's saying that nobody is here, although y'all here. It's saying that nobody is here, so I thought you left because they don't want nobody to watch me. I'm from Harlem. I'm from Harlem. I promise on my screen. Listen. There's a lot of stuff going on with my channel. Like my channel, although it's almost at 4K subscribers, they don't allow me to make money. Um, they lie about like because like I got people in my life that do like really watch my content in front of my face. They be like, "Are you crazy?" You know where I work at and stuff. They watch me, and so I will go on the analytics and see that it say like not as much time as I had, but it's because they don't want to give me the watch hours because they don't want me to be successful because they want me to think I gotta do all this extra stuff. That's not what the Bible or the Quran say. Because you gotta know, I was raised Muslim first, and I converted to Christianity because of my mom. They don't say that. They don't say nothing about nothing they talking about. It says okay, but from Washington D.C., live in Maryland. Washington to me, like now Washington D.C. and Maryland is two different places, but to me, they the same thing. But Washington D.C. is the hood. I went there one time, and oh my goodness, I was like, this is our nation capital. This is ghetto. Okay, bad. Okay, it's the hood. Like everybody in Washington D.C. They them type of people. They really like that. The white folks, the black, they really like that. That's a tough city. Nobody really talk about that. That's like not as like tough like as far as like the crime rate stuff. I'm talking about tough as far as like tough as far as it's just tough. But Big V, this is a perfect like I don't be tripping. This is a perfect example of how they try to shadow ban me. So listen, it say zero watching for you for me, but you know you watching. Then other people see me and they just be thinking, oh, it's zero views. So I ain't gonna click on it. Cause they want that girl to take my image. Like I am in the flesh. I'm like why you when I first realized that that girl I be talking about was supposed to be me, I was like, wait. Then I kept seeing stuff, kept seeing stuff. Then she kept threatening my life, like, don't keep saying you gonna kill me, you gonna kill me, you gonna kill me. But then they keep, like, the reason why my videos didn't take off yet, or my videos that I posted yesterday didn't get any views or likes, is because they want, like, people, like, there's a war on black people. They don't know that. And I hate that this is why my channel shadow banned. There's a war on people, black people, and specifically, not brown people, not Asian people. There's a war on this type of person. And people won't watch this. That's why I'm trying to explain it to you. There's a war on this. There's a war on this. There's a war on this. There's a war on the color of your skin. There's a war on your confidence level because we run the world. You understand? I know I got all powers in my hands. I don't call myself a witch, but they call me a witch. I gotta turn this shit on up. But I'm very cautious of human beings. I'm very loving of humans. I'm very because I was doing so much stuff with my mind at one point that God had to sit me down and take my mind away from me and like let me realize that I don't that being this intelligent is a gift and that I need to be more humble and take my time with people. So he don't allow like he didn't allow me to do what I be wanting to do. He will now, but it's just like now that I realize that the average mind is not working like how my mind is working as fast. That this is a gift and a blessing. And I'm autistic, and that I need to be more grateful and treat people and be more patient. So I do care about humanity to some extent, a lot more than a lot. I care about humanity a lot, and I should more than I should. Your patience is the key because people really, everybody has a different perception. Everybody has a different perspective. Everybody has a different way of life, a different way of thinking. And at one point, I didn't understand it. I'm thinking that everybody's being smart. Everybody's like jet lag. I'm thinking that like I was too fast, and it wasn't. I was too fast for the world. Like too fast. Everything it was boring. It was boring because that's how I start like manipulating the weather and stuff. And I know like, and I be saying I could bring the sun down because I really can. I really can. I really can. There's a lot of stuff that I can do. And the ear, the spirits, God, snakes, everybody, they show me love and they teach me these things. So I don't understand why they try to shadow ban me. They don't like. I don't. I know you're not probably not Christian, Big V, or you probably. They don't understand that some people are alive through Christ. We have zombies out here. We do. And then we have those who died and are alive through Christ. I am alive because Jesus died, Christ died on the cross. And that's why I'm passionate about speaking the word. Because God, I didn't go looking for God. God came looking for me. I was not trying to find God. He came and got me. He really came and got me. He said, come on. He just shook me up. It was like, girl, you got to get yourself together. You cannot be out here like this. You got to do this, do that, do this, do that. He got me. He got me right. He got me right. Oh, you Christian? Oh, okay. All right, good. So you understand God? So you understand how God be looking out for you? Like I ain't too good. I looked low enough, low down to the ground, and He felt me, child. I was going through it real bad. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't believe I got 3.7. Yep. I cannot believe that. That is crazy. I was like, dang. Like some people, they like, when you like people, and it's a common misconception. People think, oh, when you going through something, you turn to God because that's the only thing that you have. No, sometimes God come and get you. He come pick you up, take you to His crib for a little bit, feed you, clothe you, give you something to give you, make you smell good, make you look good, put you on the pedestal, wipe you off, shine your shoes, send you back out to the world, tell you do better. You are very close hitting that 4K. Yes, I'm very close to, like, if you think about it, I'm very close to 4K. 4K is close to 5K. 5K is close to 10K. I can't, I got 3,000, audience of 3,000. Now, mind you, I had a huge follow on TikTok, but it's not the same. Because TikTok did not originate in America. So a lot of things seep into TikTok. A lot of inhumane things seep into TikTok. A lot of nuances seep in through TikTok, seep into your home. And said they got you with that one. They got the people with that. I ain't gonna lie, they got the people with that. They got y'all right out the way. You have a blessed day too. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Have a good one. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm trying to save my noodles for let's watch some TV. Be easy. I like that. It's only right. I love that. Love, peace, and chicken grease. What is Karamo? When Jericho was about 18 years old. 18. Okay. So that was the first time you ever heard of him when he said y'all met. When you were no. Uh, when Jericho was conceived or born, there was a rumor going around Savannah. Due to shout out to your baby. That baby look just like you. And that baby look. And Janitra just had a baby, and tell me that baby don't look like him. What? My baby? She's like, yeah, that's your baby. And time rolled on. We just on Karumo. Got it. She never tried to contact me. She never looked for me. Look at the baby. She did. That's that man's son. Look for you, but you didn't. What was your relationship like with her at that time? Were y'all dating? Were you in a relationship? Never dated her? Never dated. Never dated. Never dated.
She never did it. Okay. Never did. From your perspective, what were you doing? It was just a one-night stand? No. When I met Janitra, which is Jericho's mom, she was what we call a streetwalker.
Girl, we call my mom no streetwalker, boy. When I met her, she was what we call. So why are you sitting up here having sex with unprotected sex with streetwalker? Because I was a streetwalker when I met my baby dad.
Not your friend.
Actually, no, I wasn't. I met him walking in the street. That's why I said that. It was crazy. I was being grown then. For real, I was being grown back then. Ooh, I was being grown. Oh, they got TD Jakes on the TV. We ain't trying to see. Oh, we gotta pass that. We can't watch them no more.
Okay. People
We
recognize
cannot
that
watch that no
a lot
more.
of people are struggling, and one of my
It's beautiful meal.
Separate a little bit
We cannot.
with the red wine.
I don't think God will be
What
pleased.
puedes pagar?
What do you mean?
Clifford.
It does sound very monstery. We better go tell Mom what we heard. She's the mayor. She needs to know there could be a monster in Pinkville Pond.
Bangladesh full time.
What just happened to Karama?
Next, Dr.
Oh, they doing surgery. I love.
And restrain flop.
Too late. Accounts and credit.
Just top. On there. Now staying.
Legal action from Disney. But again, it's not the modern Mickey we know of today. It's the
Is the bank threatening to take your home? Are you considering trying to get a loan modification on your own?
How we get to they got?
Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis.
A TV guy. A TV guy.
Inhibitors. Increased liver blood test values may occur. Your doctor will check them before and during treatment. Most common side effects include stomach pain, diarrhea, difficulty sleeping, back pain, and hot flashes. Ask your doctor about hormone-free.
It's all right.
For now, day 2 of 2024.
Yes.
We're going okay, I guess. Welcome back, Vlad.
Yes, it's going to be welcome back to you. We were here.
So that's how you do it, like that. Okay.
She's 11 months old, Celine, Marion and I.
We don't want to see that.
$50 a pill for Viagra. You're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3.
Thing that could satisfy her womanly vengeance was the laugh of the one that had, for an instant, taken her place.
Coming up, David comes up with a plan to kill Adrian Jones. Now,
Girl. You can't be watching that kind of stuff.
This is for cash.
Only offer the alerts, leaving you to try to fix the problem and get your money back alone. You need a proven team of restoration specialists.
trying to do this on their own is just such. Jalen McMillan. What an arm. For 430 yards and 2.
In the thousands to get the doors on there, and I am not a rich man.
It's your reunion? Uh-huh. Every time we dance, something broke.
Come on, babe, I gotta go.
Where you gonna be today?
Project over at the airport.
Oh, Lester. I'm glad you're still here.
Oh, look at him.
Get to the office. Number 44 bus and transfer to 18.
No, Lester take the number 42 over to N Street, then walk to. Well, you could transfer to the number 12 and then. Hey, why don't I just drop you off down there to go by the
I gotta make a sermon for today.
Of course not. No.
Well, we better get going. Bye, babe.
See you. Ooh, I love trucks. They're so masculine. Thank you. Afternoon, Mary.
I love this.
How long do you intend to put up with this Lester Sandra thing? I'm gonna put up until you two shut up. There is no Lester Sandra thing. Now, I know it's dull around here and y'all need something juicy to talk about, but this is not it. Aren't you just a little bit jealous? Not a bit. Do you believe that? Not a bit. She works in the office. He works in the field. They never even see.
I leave I left my charger outside yesterday, probably.
Outside?
But did I even? I don't even. No, not outside. You know.
Don't look like the same old stuff to me. I have to review all this junk. We may be involved in a lawsuit on the Burnside building.
Oh, one of our.
Almost popped his also.
Spilled his milk all over his pants.
Sandra poured this big glass of water on him.
Well, I had to do something. Keep turning around.
I can plug my phone up. I've been here for 48 minutes.
A date with a bubble bath. I'll see you tomorrow.
Let y'all see how I'm doing. Dang, how do this? Like that.
No.
Yes, I forgot. Nothing unusual about it.
I'm just watching TV with y'all, whatever. Yo, I know.
I'll make the car smaller than that. I don't appreciate something. Don't you two ladies have to get dinner? No. Well, maybe we should run along. Lester has had a hard day. He's gonna have a harder night. Bye, Mary. Bye, y'all.
Oh, bye, ladies. Now, Mary, before you go getting all bent out of shape, I'm sorry I forgot about the baby.
It's not just a baby. She knows more about your days than I do.
You know more about my nights.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. But I don't have to like it.
Instead of worrying about all that, how about giving me a real kiss? I just got home from work.
Well, that's a good idea. See you tomorrow.
Say what?
She said something about a bubble bath and see you tomorrow. You gonna be with her again?
In a bubble bath? I wouldn't dare. But I am going to be working in the office for the next few days, having meetings.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
You know what? You're jealous.
I am not.
Yes, you are. That's cute. Come on, baby. Ask me to help her get a job. She's a good worker, and that's all I care about. And you know that.
And you know that.
I guess I'm being silly.
That's right.
Maybe she'll get caught in a snowstorm and freeze a wiggle off.
Oh, God. Let me go put my mom.
What will the DNA outcome reveal,
That's his son.
Jericho? The unforgettable answer is next. Together and act out accordingly. This one.
Nine months later, with David's 4-page confession complete, detectives finally have enough to arrest Diane Zamora. Both David and Diane are charged with capital murder. If convicted, they could face the death penalty. coming up. The killers become household names in a bizarre live trial broadcast.
I didn't kill her.
She found.
CB1 weight gainer is...
If you're over 50, imagine you could turn back the clock on your stiff, achy joints by years. Introducing InstaFlex Advanced.
It's restored my joint.
I'm just gonna wait to Caruso, whatever his name.
A $6.99 value, absolutely free. That's right. Save over $25 when you call or visit CB1WeightGainer.com now.
Bounce turns up.
You're still a black man, in case you forgot, honey.
The heat. This town, this county, this state. In the heat of the night. Today starting 112 Central. On Bounce.
We're only intimate twice because I showed a type of love that she never had. Then she assumed we were together. If he's my son, let's get it.
In this envelope is the answers you've been searching for. This is it. The killer's not your father.
It's not his baby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you're hurt right now. What was going through your mind? Because I saw you react as well. You got emotional as well. What's going on?
I wanted him to be.
You wanted him to be. Even though you had your doubts, you were hoping.
He wanted to be the boy dad.
We bonded. He needed structure. He needed guidance.
He cried, I'm sorry.
And he came to me looking for it. And I tried to give it to him to the best of my ability.
See, baby, I know. Okay. I know.
And I know how it feels.
Yeah.
Because I went through the same thing with my dad.
Yeah.
I don't know my dad.
Yeah. Jericho, what's going through your mind right now?
I don't know, we got some explaining to do.
I mean, at the end of the day, that is the truth of this, is that your mother is the key to unlocking all of this. I mean, Akale has told you that he will be here to support you. I will be here to support you. You have two men that will be here to support you in any way you can. I have the resources. You have emotional support right here. We will help you figure out this mystery. But the person that we need to talk to is your mother. Do you think your mother would be willing to help you to figure out who it is so that I can help you to find some other people? I don't know. I saw you shaking your head when I said, do you think his mother will be able to give him the answers? You started shaking your head no. Why don't you think she'll give him answers?
Because she's stubborn.
She's stubborn.
She's stubborn. She's to the point in her life that she feels she doesn't owe anybody anything. And for this child to be sitting here wanting answers, he's not in the streets selling drugs. He's not robbing people. He's looking for answers to where he come from.
Yeah.
And she refuses to help him out.
I appreciate you for what you've done for him. I'm going to tell you right now, I know that as you get on this journey, you're probably going to get more names. you're going to have to make sure you start the process of learning how to understand and manage your emotions. Because the next person, I know you'll get caught up emotionally and you're hoping and hoping. And I need you to figure out and to practice understanding that until you get confirmation, until you get the clarity you deserve, that sometimes investing yourself emotionally quickly is not going to be a benefit to you. And I know I gave you a lot right there. I need you to get help so that you can understand what I'm saying to you and practice it. You need to talk to somebody. Have you ever had somebody to talk to? It's time. It's time. I got you. Okay. Listen, I wish you the best of luck. We got your back, all right? So sorry you didn't get the answers you want today, and thanks for being here. All right, everyone, thanks for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all.
Some call him tall.
Mr. Jones, are you standing?
Yes, sir. His girlfriend calls him everything else.
That's an awful thing to say. To live with somebody who's calling somebody names like that. I'm from Detroit. That's how.
Don't mind, but that's not how I talk.
Hot bench. Judge Tanya Acker. Judge Larry Backman. Judge Patricia D'Amenco. 3 judges, 3 opinions, 1 verdict.
We've reached our decision.
In a court of law, it's called a hot bench. Jennifer Longoria is suing her former live-in boyfriend, 23-year-old Timothy Jones, for breaking their lease, the return of their house keys, and a PlayStation 3.
Thank you, everyone. Be seated.
Girl, not
Your Honor,
PlayStation
this
3.
is case number 157, Longoria versus Jones. Thank you, Sonia.
Mr. Jones, are you standing?
Yes, sir.
Well, we won't miss you, that's for sure. Ms. Longoria, Mr. Jones is your ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
And you used to live together.
Yes, girl.
And you're suing him for back rent, your house keys, and your PlayStation.
Yep, all of that.
You claim he owes you $3,500, and
Yes.
we may be inclined, not us, but one might be inclined to giggle a little bit because you're suing over a PlayStation in part, but your complaint is actually very serious.
Yes, it is.
Because what you tell us is that without this money that he owes you, you're on the verge of becoming homeless.
Yes.
And Mr. Jones, you claim that you bought the PlayStation, so it's yours.
Yes, ma'am.
And you also say that you don't owe her for the back rent because her alleged violent and aggressive and dramatic behavior drove you out of the apartment.
Yes,
So you couldn't live there anymore, and you shouldn't be forced to pay rent in a place that was uninhabitable for one reason or another.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Longoria, let me start with you. Tell me when the two of you started dating. It sounds like it was a workplace romance.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a workplace romance. We became friends with benefits type thing.
And then you got into some trouble.
Got into a little trouble. His girlfriend at the time found out about our relationship. Went ahead and spread it all around the workplace. And managers got wind of it, and they terminated both of us.
So at what point did the two of you move in together?
We moved in together pretty quickly. I mean, we had started our relationship in December of...
Do you have a lease?
Yes, I do.
Did you both sign the lease?
Yes, we did.
May I see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Ms. Longoria, you mentioned some real traumatic things that happened to you once you moved in and once you were together, and you got pregnant.
I got pregnant, and we were excited. You know, we had been trying for a long time, and I got robbed at gunpoint at work, and I actually lost the baby.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And that's kind of when everything took a turn for the worst. I noticed that he kind of emotionally checked out. It was very hard on me, and I didn't have him for support at all. That's when I lost trust in him, and I started going through his phone. I mean, I know it's wrong, but that's the only way I'm going to find out any information. After that, I wound up quitting my job, and I started working with him.
How did he feel about you coming to work where he was?
He asked me to. We actually worked together, on shift together, and that was okay. I actually found out that I was pregnant again. I was excited. He wasn't excited.
So what happens at that point?
So basically, I was excited, and then I started hearing rumors at work that he was talking to another female that we worked with and asking her for sex.
A lot of workplace rumors in your life.
What ends up happening at the end?
In the end,
does he leave? Do you throw him out? How does this end?
I found out that he was actually having an affair with the girl that we worked with.
Okay.
Confirmed and everything.
Up in the sky then.
Confirmed and everything. Seen text messages. I look like a fool.
Does he ever leave? Does he leave the apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I know you were in this lease. It's for a year. You both signed the lease. What was your rent monthly payments?
$790.
You paid $790, and were you splitting it?
Yep, we were splitting it out.
What you're looking for then is the point when you would get him out because of the lying and the cheating and the.
He actually left. He actually left. I forgave him for all of that.
Let's talk about the rent. Your lawsuit claims that there's $3,500 worth of rent that's owed. Is that right?
It's about $2,600 of rent, his part, and the rest is for the utilities. Our utilities are actually separate.
All right. How much was left on the lease? How many months?
6 months. And in our lease, it states that if you pay a sum of, I believe it's $1,600, that they will let us out the lease. He refused. He would not take his name off the lease. I asked him numerous times.
Did you really take your name off the lease?
She threw my stuff out.
Then you were still responsible on the lease.
If I read your answer correctly, you claim that she was controlling, that she was threatening, she was somewhat abusive. I understand there may be text messages involved. Do you have the text messages?
I do right here.
Why don't you give those to Sonia so I can see that? Tell me your side of the story about why you actually moved out.
It started like we took a trip to Michigan late April. Everything was cool. We, you know what I'm saying? We left just to relax or whatever, get away from the whole Denver drama or whatever. Came back, and while I came back, she decided to stay with her homies, whatever. I came back or whatever, waited for her. She came back, went through my phone, got to tripping over nothing, and blew up. I left out, tried to calm down. On my way back to the house, she called me, told me she had sex with her best friend. I went home, I exploded, and I left, and that was it.
You know, Miss Longoria, you've presented a very nice picture of yourself here, but I'm reading some of these emails. First off, one of the emails from you is, you thought you was going to leave my house. I paid rent last month. You don't have the receipt. I have a legal right to throw you out. You constantly referred to him as...
a few times.
So, is there any doubt that you sent these kind of messages to him?
No, I did.
His way of dealing with it was to leave the house. Is that right?
Well, let me say this. There's a thing called constructive eviction, which means that you make it such that the person cannot be there, that you have unlawfully evicted them. And so voluntarily leaving would not really be a voluntary choice, because to live with somebody who's calling somebody names like that, that's untenable. That's an awful thing to say.
I'm from Detroit. That's how they
Oh, is that what they talk?
I did not call him racial names. I did not call him,
Can I?
racial.
What's with the PlayStation? You have it? You have it? Do you have it? Do you have it?
Yeah, I don't have a receipt. I have my tax.
We purchased it half and half.
It wasn't no half and half.
I'm willing to give it back to her.
No, it's mine.
I'm trying to help you out here.
You say you're about to become homeless.
I have eviction papers already.
May I see that, please?
Yes, ma'am.
You're fighting over, sir.
Man, that's
here you go.
Are you telling me that you're homeless now?
Already, man.
You're homeless.
Already.
I have a couple of questions. First, what was the cost of the PlayStation?
$450.
I paid for it with my
With
tax
cash?
return.
You paid for
my
it with
card.
green?
If I could.
No credit card statement, no receipt. We have no evidence whatsoever regarding the PlayStation.
So nobody get it. So nobody get the PlayStation.
Yes, well, that's what I'm asking, if they're gold or not. I'm not sure why we need to get involved in a set of keys unless there's something extraordinary about them. And I'm guessing it's nothing other than you just want to tack it on here, correct?
Courtroom is now in recess.
Of some of the things that she's written him, I couldn't see anybody to maintain their mental health wanting to live there.
He did the
I
right
mean,
thing.
he absolutely
He's a
Why did he
big
take his
guy.
name off the lease? I don't understand why after all, he should have cooperated to take his name off the lease so she could rent the apartment.
Girl,
He
no,
interfered with
no.
her.
He did the
Exactly.
best he could. It was a constructive eviction, basically. It's not as though he voluntarily. So you're looking at it as he voluntarily left, but I'm
he
looking at it
didn't.
more of the constructive eviction because he
couldn't stay there with her. You don't get to break a lease because your roommate sends you nasty text messages.
Yes, you do.
And then on top of that, you two seem to be giving him a lot of credit simply because he didn't beat her up. Guys don't always necessarily beat somebody up. He's a tall, big guy who, yes, did the right thing by leaving the situation. He did not do the right thing when he stood in the way of her trying to get a new.
I don't disagree with that.
Why don't we do this? Let's take it in reverse. Let's take the easy.
The PlayStation?
The PlayStation.
Start with the PlayStation.
She doesn't get any money back.
I'm not doing anything with a claim for which we have no evidence.
I'm not
So
going
PlayStation's easy, the keys are an easy call. And the other thing she mentioned was the utility bills. Now, he's out, she's in, she's running up the electrical, not him. I'm not willing to give her any money for the
So stick with the $395 on the lease only, no utilities.
6 months times
6 months times 3
$395.
comes out to
Exactly.
$23.70. Are you ready to vote?
Yes.
Hot bench. Continues.
He don't owe that girl no money. I'm like this one. That's why I don't like Judge. He don't owe that girl no money. She just bitter.
It got ruined. It's ridiculous.
When moderate to severe ulcerative colitis takes you off course, put it in check with Rinvoq, a once-daily pill. When I wanted to
that's my food.
and help to leave bathroom urgency behind, check.
When UC tried to slow me down, I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
And when UC caused damage, Rinvoq came through by visibly repairing my colon lining, check. Rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission.
And a chance to visibly repair the colon lining. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risk.
I don't like
Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq. As serious reactions can occur.
See a check and keep it there.
Ask your gastroenterologist. Save.
At Grainger, we know dealing with the unexpected is part of your job description. We're here to help with professional grade supplies, plus same day pickup and next day delivery.
Cause life on the street.
Drift into the world of Candy Crush.
Some things in your medicine cabinet are more dangerous than others. When it comes to prescription drugs, opioid pain medicines can be addictive and even deadly. Have the people who misuse prescription pain medicines get them from a friend or family member. Be part of the solution. Go through your medicine cabinets, drawers, anywhere you keep unused opioid pills, patches, or syrups. Find out how to dispose of them safely. Visit fda.gov/drug disposal.
Mr. Johnson. The front desk said you recently enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan with extra benefits. Well, Medicare Part A and B do not cover your routine dental coverage.
So it'll I'm a trap
Medicare Part C plans cover everything in Part A and Part B, plus extra benefits like dental, vision, or hearing.
Wow. That's great that my plan includes dental coverage that helps pay for these costs.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. A Medicare Part C plan.
If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, call now because there may be plans available with additional benefits that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B, like routine dental coverage. In fact, over half of Medicare beneficiaries do not have any dental coverage. Here's the good news. 2024 Medicare Advantage plans are now available. If you're on Medicare, you can call now even if you called last year and talk to a licensed insurance agent to learn more about Medicare Advantage plans from Humana, United Healthcare, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna Healthcare, WellCare, or Kaiser Permanente. Call now because there may be plans available with additional benefits that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B, like routine dental coverage. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. Remember, you don't get a Medicare Part C plan with extra benefits automatically. So call now before the deadline for your free, no obligation 2024 Medicare Benefits Review. If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, just call 800-304-6217. 800-304-6217. 800-304-6217.
immune support, absolutely free.
Doctors preferred. Better science. Better results.
3 judges, 3 opinions, 1 verdict. Hot bench. Jennifer Longoria says former live-in boyfriend Timothy Jones broke their lease. She is suing for rent, bills, the return of house keys, and a PlayStation 3.
You know, looks are often deceiving. Sometimes people look at a couple, they look at a big guy, they look at a woman who seems to be acting a certain way, and they might want to jump to conclusions. We don't do that. And I want to say, sir, that we are commending you for what we think is what everybody should do, which is behave appropriately, leave when a situation is untenable, and get yourself out of it without any further drama.
Thank you.
But, on the other hand, you should have taken your name off the lease. Why wouldn't you take your name off the lease? Stop looking at him. She was willing to let you out of the lease, and by refusing to take your name off the lease, she couldn't have the landlord rent it to someone else. So sorry to say, we are going to find in her favor partially, because we're not going to give her anything for the PlayStation. We really don't care about your keys. We're not giving her any money for any of the utilities, but we are going to give her 1/2 the rent, which totals $2,370. Judgment in favor of the plaintiff, $2,370. Leave him alone.
I will.
Leave him alone.
For real.
For real, good call. For real, leave that man alone, because you bothering him.
It's whatever she got to crying and tried to play the victim.
And now the next case.
Case number 179 on calendar, Boyer versus Bouchard. Please step forward.
Emma Boyer is suing her former friend, Catherine Bouchard, for car payments, insurance premiums, and the cost of a private investigator.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Your Honor, this is case number 179, Boyer versus Bouchard.
Thank you, Sonia. Ms. Boyer, this case, to me, appears to be fairly straightforward. The defendant wanted a car. You went with her to buy a car. You signed for the car. She was initially making some payments, and then she stopped. And because it was your name, your credit at risk, you took the payments over. And in the meantime, you couldn't find her, had to hire a private investigator, made the payments. Eventually, she resurfaces, and she starts making payments on the car again, and you're suing her for $5,000 because you want to be reimbursed for the private investigator and also for the payments that you made. Now, Ms. Bouchard, you don't deny that she signed for the car.
Not at all.
You don't deny that there came a time when you were no longer able to make the payments on the car. Something I found very interesting in your answer is that you say, I never told her to step in and make the payments. She only did that because she wanted to protect her credit. And interestingly, you say that like that's a bad thing. Am I confused? It seems like you're very cavalier about her need to protect her credit for the car that she bought for you that you stopped paying for. Did I miss something?
Your Honor.
I didn't think I did.
Now, let me ask you this. 2 separate time periods we're talking about here. The first one we're talking about is when the plaintiff goes down to the dealership with you. She co-signs on a loan because they find out she has good credit and you don't. And you say, I'll lend you my good credit name, basically,
That's
right?
basically what happened, with the promise that she would be getting me off of the loan within 6 months because she was going to refinance it.
So she was going to refinance. You're going to be free and clear of this debt. She's going to cover the payments.
She promised to make all the payments.
And now the second time period that we're talking about is about 8 months later when you find out from the loan company because they call you.
She didn't even tell me she wasn't making payments, so all of a sudden my credit's already been affected, which I have proof of, but my credit...
We don't doubt if loans not being paid, you're losing your credit rating.
Okay, so basically my credit dropped without her like even warning me about that, and then when I contacted her, she acted like she was surprised about everything.
Wait, yeah, you were friends through all this, right?
Yes.
And then you find out through the loan company that she's not making the last few payments.
Right, and they threatened to repossess, so when I told her about that, she was upset about that, so I basically said, well, I have money in savings that I could put toward that so that your car doesn't have to be repossessed as long as you'll reimburse me, but she said her mom would, which never
Well, she
happened.
says in her answer that she doesn't owe you any money because she was fine with it being
I have plenty of
possessed and
evidence
fine with your
through
credit
text
being
messages
ruined.
saying she's going to repay me.
I'd like to see the text message because your answer to me that you don't think you owe her money because you don't mind if her credit got ruined is ridiculous.
Hot Bench continues in a moment.
I guess I was acting out of fear.
Fear from what?
Fear of the situation. I must have been in a lot of fear at the
You
time.
must have been. You don't know if you were. You want us to guess?
Make your free TV even better with Tableau.
Switching to Tableau has really been a money saver. With Tableau, I can record something on my phone, I can pause it, I can go get a drink, come back, I can continue in the family room.
Order today at TableauTV.com.
All time.
3, 2, 1, let's get it. Come on.
I got you, baby.
Get up to $600 off Peloton purchases at onepeloton.com. Terms apply.
If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance? I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong, and that someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know, it's not easy to talk about, so I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus...
What? The Bible is juicy. Samson.
And since this life insurance
The Bible's
is
so
guaranteed,
juicy.
You don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't
I know Samson first.
Wife, who was a Philistine, ended up being with his best friend pretty much.
044. Then, when you stop, if you stop watching TV, your family can use the insurance money to help cover your final expenses or anything else. For a free quote, call today. 800-600-9044. Your kids already inherited your ears, allergies, and questionable singing voice. Don't make them inherit your final expense tab, too.
That grimy film on your teeth,
Dr. G.
it's actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in. Attention Medicare beneficiaries. This is an important message for people on Medicare. Today we are talking about Medicare Advantage plans. If you're new to Medicare, moving or losing coverage, and don't have a Medicare Advantage Part C plan, call now because there may be a Medicare Part C plan with additional benefits available in your zip code. You can call now to find out if you're eligible to enroll in a Medicare
This is
Advantage
money.
plan with additional benefits. Just call 800-790-8883 and a licensed insurance agent can look up your eligibility and plan options and see if you're eligible to enroll in a Medicare Part C plan that could save money or include additional benefits. Don't wait. You are not automatically enrolled in a Part C plan with additional benefits. If you're new to Medicare, moving or losing coverage, call for your free, no obligation Medicare benefits review. You won't know what plan options are available to you unless you call, so call now. The call is free. Call 800-790-8883. 800-790-8883. Attention Medicare beneficiaries. This is an important message for people on Medicare. Today we are talking about Medicare Advantage plans. If you're new to Medicare, moving or losing coverage, and don't have a call now to find out if you're eligible to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan with additional benefits. Just call 800-790-8883 and a licensed insurance agent can look up your eligibility and plan options and see if you're eligible to enroll in a Medicare Part C plan that could save money or include additional benefits. Don't wait. You are not automatically enrolled in a Part C plan with additional benefits. If you're new to Medicare, moving or losing coverage, call for your free, no obligation Medicare benefits review. You won't know what plan options are available to you unless you call, so call now. The call is free. Call 800-790-8883. 800-790-8883. 881-9795. 800-381-9795.
3 judges, 3 opinions, 1 verdict. Hot bench. Emma Boyer claims former friend Catherine Bouchard owes for car payments, insurance premiums, and the cost of a private investigator.
Now, according to you, you can't find her anymore.
Right.
Is that accurate?
She stopped communicating with me for, it would be like about a week.
Yeah.
And I would have no idea what was happening. So I had to hire a PI because I was starting to get nervous because she was acting weird by not contacting me. Or
So let me
answering
ask some
messages.
questions if I could. Ms. Bouchard, when you have a friend who's willing to
What?
app for you, explain to me, my God, why wouldn't you call the woman up and say, I've lost my job, I can't make the payments, your credit's at
This is
risk.
why it's good to read the Bible.
They give you hope.
Fear of the situation. I must have been in a lot of fear at the
You
time.
must have been. You don't know if you were or you weren't. You want us to guess? I don't think you were scared. So now what?
That's
And confront your fears. Do you think you should just pay her the money that she paid for your car?
unfortunately, I have no way of doing that. No, I'm not working.
I have these emails from you where she was saying, is your mother sending me the check? She's writing to you. I just wanted to see if you could check with your mom that for sure she mailed me the checks. I haven't gotten it in the mail yet. I'll call her. Any word? You keep saying, yes, she sent it last week. So she says, I should get it any day now? What do you think it's lost? You should get it any day. Okay, and then again, busy week. What happened? Same thing. You were lying to her. You were lying to her. And as you stand here now, this woman paid $8 for a car that you have, you drive, you wanted, and your answer is what? I don't know. Okay. I think I know. I'm ready to go deliver. I am as well. Thank you. Reset.
Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Get started today at Angie.com.
Cynthia Bailey shares her secrets of controlling joint pain. Are you living in pain? Are daily activities becoming difficult? Omega XL is a powerful natural supplement backed by 35 years of clinical research. Take control of your pain, like reality star Cynthia Bailey.
My background is modeling, so I've been wearing heels my whole life. However, I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm 54 years old, and with age comes stiffness. Like at one point, I was like, I don't think I can wear heels anymore. It's difficult for me to wear 4-inch heels. So anyway, with that said, I started taking it. Some research.
No, I'll be hungry.
Definitely seen a difference in my
Oh,
knees.
I don't
stiffness.
eat.
More people need to know about the product because, like I said, it works. My mom, she started taking it a few months ago, and she has felt a lot better, just overall.
My name is Barbara Morris. I'm Cynthia Bailey Hill's mother. I love working in the garden, and I love doing repairs around the house. I feel very limited to do the things that I like to do. I really like Omega XL, and I love the way it makes me feel. Thank you, Omega XL, for giving me my freedom, for giving me back my life.
Call now or go to OmegaXL.com/Cynthia to take advantage of this special offer. When you buy one Omega XL, get another free. That's
It just needs a little bit of butter.
only $39.95. Plus, you'll also receive a bottle of Vitamin XL D3 absolutely free. That's 2 bottles of Omega XL plus Vitamin XL D3, a value of more than $107. But when you call today, you pay only $39.95 on your first order. Call now.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways, energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know
I'm a trap.
years of experience and thousands of products to choose from. We guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
This January, Valtez movie. With a little more love, a little more drama, and a little more laughter. Just have a little more balance. Why? All these people together. Valtez the movie, all month long.
Oh, spicy.
Have you been cheated? Go to
Nobody told me.
iViews.tv, like
It was
us on
spicy.
Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.
Okay, Tanya, what do you think?
I think that I've not heard a defense as ludicrous as the one that we just heard out there. I mean, the idea that this defendant
that's
has the
supposed to be
gall to
beef.
say she didn't have to make the payments because I didn't mind if her credit got screwed up. I mean, that's just nonsense, you
So now
guys.
let's just consider one thing that we haven't talked about. What about ordering the car to be returned to the plaintiff so that the plaintiff could sell the car and make herself whole?
As long as the defendant has
control
of this asset, this woman is at risk. I want to give her the car.
Here's the problem. I don't believe we have the jurisdiction to order the car back.
I don't like the way.
This the hot bitch. I don't like the way black lady judging on here, girl. You ain't judging good.
She putting her emotions.
Worried about emotions. Why? Because you got to think about it. You got common sense. You did it for a reason. Obviously, she was talking at something. She did something you liked. For you to give her some money or something like that. Buy her car. She was doing something right. Don't sit up here and try to flip the script. Let her stick to the choice that she made.
Hey, Miss Bouchard, you were really willing to take Miss Boyer, your friend, for a ride, but in a car you weren't paying for. And you come in here and your defense is, I'm scared. You weren't scared to go down to the dealership. You weren't scared to have her co-sign and you sign a loan. You weren't scared to hide yourself and the car while she had to get an investigator. You weren't scared.
Oh, well,
Pay her $5,000. That's the judgment of this court. Judgment in favor of the plaintiff for $5,000.
Ms. Bouchard, face your fears.
I'm extremely relieved and happy that this has been taken care of.
I'm actually really grateful because now I feel like
I felt betrayed that I trusted somebody and I actually went out on a limb for them and I got betrayed.
Because life on the street seems so crazy. And you might not be able to pay.
She was trying to purchase our relationship. She couldn't buy his love.
She was giving you money.
Yes,
You were taking money from her.
Sounds like a little bit like you're a moocher.
Now she wants a refund.
No, niggas do mooching.
Hot bench. Judge Tanya Acker. Judge Larry Backman. Judge Patricia D'Amico. 3 judges. 3 opinions. 1 verdict.
We've reached out a decision.
In a court of law, it's called a hot bench. Marla Farage is suing her ex-boyfriend, John Courier, for a loan so he could afford to put a security deposit on an apartment.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, and you can all be seated. Your Honor, this is case number 48, Farage versus Courier.
Thank you, Sonia. Ms. Farage.
Yes.
You're claiming that defendant, your ex-boyfriend, owed you $1,000. Now, before we get to why it is the two of you are squaring off in court, why don't you tell us how you met?
John and I met last September on a dating website. And then one night we were texting and he was explaining to me how he was stressed out. Recently he had broken up with a girlfriend and moved out of her place. John and his daughter now needed to find their own place.
How long had you been dating when he told you that he needed a place to live?
A couple months.
So you're dating a couple of months. You're aware of the fact that he's sort of bouncing around. He's living with the girlfriend. He's now
Oh, it is
stressed
spicy.
out because he needs to find some place to go.
And financially he needed some help with deposits. So then I offered to help out and ended up loaning him $1,000, which I have bank statements showing the 2 withdrawals that I made of $500 at the end of October because he had asked for cash. We then met at a restaurant November 2nd, and I gave him the cash, and we talked about payment arrangements.
Before you tell us about the arrangement, tell us exactly how it was that it came to be that you gave him this money.
Well, he was just explaining he didn't know exactly all the expenses that he would need. He just knew he needed a deposit. He'd have to buy some new things for the place, things like that. It kind of went back and forth on how much, and then we agreed on it.
I'd like to know what you do for a living. What is it that you do?
I'm an event planner.
Okay, and sir, what do you do for a living?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm a contractor.
Good morning. Now, are you a working contractor?
Yes, I am.
So when you called the plaintiff,
I would like to say, too, that first story doesn't even rhyme or is
okay.
not even true.
You know what happens here? Do you know why you're both here? Because she says A,
Right.
you say B. And we try to figure out really what happened. So now, when your relationship was developing, what did you know about him?
I mean, I knew he owned his own business, but he said he would do a lot of jobs and they wouldn't come through paying him right away and stuff, so he...
You knew he lived with a girlfriend. I don't want to say anything. Sounds like a little bit like you're a moocher. You're living...
She's not talking to her, she's talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
That's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Try-
Contractor, are you? Fallon Stone.
Okay, so now, when you exchange this money, do you ask him, let me lend you the money, or do you say to her, can I borrow money? How does that happen, sir?
It was in conversation saying, you know, I need to save up for a little bit, get a place. Oh, well, let me do this for you. I can do this.
So you said to him, can I lend you some money?
Can I help you out?
Can I help you out? Okay, but how did you say he
Girl.
was gonna repay you?
So we talked about the monthly payments or maybe do some work around my house. And I said, that'd be great because I had a balcony that needed some work.
Okay, do you say that to her, sir?
No, it wasn't like that. And it was over a period of time that she had given me money. It wasn't.
So you're not denying that she gave you money, you're just saying that you thought she was being kind.
The details of what she's saying is not
But
true.
she was giving you money.
Yes, she
You were
was.
taking money from her.
Yes, she
And
was.
this was a separate amount.
She was trying to purchase our relationship.
And it sounds like you were
But
ready
she
to
was gonna go
I don't
back.
like these judges.
She said you want me to help.
I never asked for money.
And now you're saying it was just a gift to me because she could have just thrown me $1,000. I'm just that kind of guy.
I don't know how she
It was.
operates. I mean,
Well, at some point you must have realized that he was a deadbeat. This is not like here's 20, here's 50, here's 100. You needed a specific amount of money for your apartment. Isn't that true?
no, it's not true.
You didn't need a specific
I
amount
didn't
of
tell her I needed a specific
Did
amount of money.
You said I need money for a down payment, correct or not?
Whether,
Yes or no?
it was a conversation just like she has with me talking about I
Say
got
it.
automobile troubles.
Is it me, guys? Is it me?
Let me take a step.
Jasmine, you're God's gift to us, he's God's gift to women. Maybe you can step in here.
I didn't realize that.
Well, you know it now.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
I tried.
All right. Let me take a stab at it. Let me start with you, Ms. Farage. So, as I understand it, you asked him to either repay you or to help out doing something to upgrade your home. Is that
Sure. He
right?
said, well, I'll either make payment arrangements or I'll do some work on your balcony. And it'll be repaid.
All right, Mr. Courier, did you ever offer to do work on her deck?
No, she's lying. For one, I'm not a licensed carpenter. I'm licensed mason and tile and
Okay.
stone. I don't do structural stuff. I don't do woodwork. I don't do electrical framing.
I get it.
drywall.
So if I want to retile my pool or restone my
You're talking to the
backyard,
right
you're
guy.
the guy I go to.
Exactly.
But it says here in your answer, the only thing I said was that I would try to help her with constructing her deck. Which, of course, then you say, which I told her I couldn't do because it was wood.
And let me just tell you,
I mean,
the
I'm
email
not
that she had got when she had sent me, she's a stalker. You know, I got messages telling me, oh, I'm gonna take you.
Let me hear those tapes.
You know,
Let's hear them. Come
By
on,
the
you
way,
say you
I'm not a
have.
deadbeat.
I know, we're giving you the
Ms.
chance.
Farage, do you have evidence
I do.
of the loans?
Yes, I do. And I also have,
Swear to God, I'm not trying to stop you. I just want to know about tonight so I don't lose a lot of money on this hotel room. Because I'm kind of strapped for cash right now with my car situation. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to leave you alone. I understand I disappointed you. I understand all that.
Oh, she wanted her. Yes, she did.
Point. But
He not a bad looking guy.
I will do whatever you want. And
He's very
I'm
handsome.
happy and proud. And I swear to God, I saw my grandmother's grave. I will not disappoint you any further.
Oh.
And I know I don't deserve it. You don't owe me anything, but I just would really appreciate it.
I knew it was like that. No, go ahead and get your regular.
That if we're not gonna utilize the hotel room.
I think we could stop it at this time. I think we got the point. We're done.
Mr. Courier, I get what you're saying. I really do. I understand clearly she had feelings for you. But on the other hand, what I'm struggling with is she gave you money. And
Because she
you
wanted to.
benefited from it, did you not?
She benefited from it as well.
But you don't believe that you owe her.
No, I don't either.
It's really like you were trying to buy his love.
She was.
You kept saying to him, please, let me take you out. Please, let me do this. Please.
That's how it
The best
was, though.
date you ever had. I mean, you can't buy the love, but you can't take advantage of somebody who you know is emotionally connected to you either. You really can't.
Yes, you can. It's like, no, you can't.
Can we just go back?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No, you can't. But she should know better.
Wow.
Judge Domingo, is it ever appropriate to throw things at a litigant from the bench? This might have been the exception.
No, he's not that bad.
He not.
Something.
I think he's horrible.
Well, she didn't think so, did she?
Okay. But you know what? I think she was really pushing the money onto this guy who
She
probably
was.
was like, You know what? If you want to give it to me, give it to me. But her grandmother's going to come up from the grave and do what?
I hear you. But I've got two thoughts, and I don't know which way to go. One is like Solomon splitting the baby, having him pay her $500 back. She clearly gave it to him. That's the moral dilemma that I'm looking at. On the other hand, legally, when I look at it from a legal standpoint, was there a loan agreement? And, you know, I was going along with her until I recorded.
The recording, if you
Come on
read
now.
it in the context, say, you don't owe me a relation, you don't owe me.
I agree with that.
And she
I
said,
agree
and
with
she
that.
made a point of telling him she's not flush with cash. He clearly agreed to do something. If she has a credit,
He was slinging that dude. That's what.
Agreed to do it like y'all know that. You agreed to do it.
Hot bench continues in a moment.
What are you talking about? It don't matter what race, what color, nothing. Same thing. She wanted that. Cause it look like he know he's doing.
The long-lasting scent of game fleas.
Oh, it will be.
The massage chair at the mall. But he
I'm
wasn't.
so hungry.
Fleas with Oxy Boost and Febreze.
If you live in rural
I'm
America,
in
you would
trap.
better
Yeah.
hello to the new HughesNet.
Hi.
Now you can do it all. Connect, stream, and play. Wherever you live.
Now you can shop till you drop because your internet won't.
This story crazy.
Unlimited data and faster speeds than ever before.
Now I can stream up anything I can dream up.
That's right.
And HughesNet Fusion plans combine satellite and wireless technologies for a faster, more responsive internet experience.
Help! Stop sharing my game.
Game on.
This is satellite internet reinvented.
Nice.
Call now and get free professional installation and save up to $30 a month for 12 months.
Mhm.
Yes, it does.
Now it's your chance to get HughesNet. Call 1-800-427-9646.
How long have you been tracking the value of our car? Should we sell it?
Our low mileage is paying off.
It's time.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and this is my mom, Linda.
And we're iBuyRIC. We're here to put an end to the hassle of selling your home.
No showings, no realtors, no commissions.
Don't even fix a thing.
Just cash in your pocket quickly and when you need it. Whatever situation you find yourself in,
And whatever your property looks like.
we'll buy it as is for cash. Give us a quick call today.
Just call Jeff, 888-8888. It's like having a big brother on the playground. Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we could promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 a pill for Viagra, you're getting exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call us right now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us and start saving a ton of money for the exact same results. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in an unmarked package.
Call us right now, 800-822-5018. 800-822-5018. That's 800-822-5018. immune support absolutely free.
Doctors preferred. Better science. Better results.
3 judges, 3 opinions, 1
Oh no, I gotta put this up.
bench. Marla Farage, ex-boyfriend John Cook, were alone to put a secure on an apartment. The money was Marla's attempt to buy his love. The judges are back and ready to rule.
Well, Mr. Courier, I adore my colleagues, but they disappointed me today.
Yeah, she's a little annoyed.
I'm a little annoyed with them, and this is why. Because unfortunately, ma'am, I was in the minority, and my colleagues found that there was no meeting of the minds, and so they voted to dismiss your complaint, leaving you, Mr. Courier, free to go on and mooch another day. Thank you.
She proved to me that she was not the person that I wanted to be with.
My mom is hot.
Messages a day,
Yeah, I do feel like taking advantage of my money.
50 voicemails, having her friends call me.
Well, obviously, I'm very disappointed.
Basically scared away.
And now the
She's like, I used to be stalking. I didn't.
Danny Shoemaker. Now charges on her credit card and for an unpaid loan to start a business together.
Ms. Stover, you are suing the defendant for $5,000 for loans that you made to failed to repay.
In December 2012, and we started dating a relationship where he had a peeler card business.
It was so hot.
We have evidence. Sonia, can you just say, I've never heard of it before.
That's for an auto service company. We sell it to you, you take it to the auto service company, and then you get the service done. They take a little sticker off every time you get a service.
Oh, so the idea is that
Coupon book.
Now, on behalf of all men, we know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. All right, so he had a business. So, Ms. Stover, first portion of the damages that you're claiming relate to you have a credit card.
Well, in March, he would go out of town and this and that. And I was assuming that if he would use it, that he would contact me and say, hey, this is an emergency. I'm going to use this credit card. Well, what happened was...
That's a little unrealistic to think he's going to call for approval to have you verify that the use is an emergency. I'm not saying that he didn't abuse it, but I think your expectation that anytime he was going to use it, he was going to call you for approval is a little unrealistic. Would you agree?
I would agree, and I think I had a lot of unrealistic expectations out of him. That's why I'm in the situation I'm in today.
You started dating, did you give him the credit card?
2 months.
Did you ever hear of con men?
Yeah, but I trusted him. We got confirmed in the Episcopal Church together. We went through classes. The money that I'm suing for is just the tip of the iceberg of what the total is.
From your point of view, how much went? How much has been paid back?
$18,000 has been spent.
Oh, God.
Probably up back maybe $400 or $500.
From your point of view, how much in total did you borrow from her?
Just the,
Over the year period of time, you've got a timeline here. Dating, December of 2012.
$2,400.
And how much of that have you paid back?
I paid back probably close to $2,000. I mean, I'm just guessing from.
And you disagree with that, ma'am?
I totally disagree.
Mr. Schuman, with regard to the credit card, she gave you a credit card.
Yeah, I had a mechanic bill on an older car I have. And then I bought some peeler cards with the other 500 on the credit card, which she got half of everything from the peeler cards that we sold.
Okay, but you know what really bothered me in your statement? You know, you saw this statement, right?
Yes.
You say, if she didn't want me to put charges on the card, she shouldn't have given it to me. She never said I had a specific spending limit. But common sense, you're both broke, and you max out a card?
She gives me another one after that.
So you're saying in front of us that she's stupid? That's crazy. She may have been crazy to give you a credit card in the first place. So there I may agree with you. But I want Judge Backman, because there's yet another loan that has to do with puzzle lights. Maybe you know what those are, too.
On behalf of all men, I don't know what that is, so I'm going to ask you that.
They come in kits. They're plastic pieces. You can put them together in different shapes. Here's a picture of what they look like after they're put together.
How to do this while she lays in bed watching Judge Judy and they're doing nothing.
That's a good thing.
That was her.
That's a good thing.
I like her better than you.
Mr. Shoemaker, I don't want to beat up on you, but there's an allegation in the plaintiff's papers that there was some stealing from her business account. So tell me how you know he took money out of the account or he forged the check.
I got a statement from my credit union stating that a check written by Mr. Shoemaker was NSF. He was taking cash that we made from the business, keeping it for his gambling habit, depositing a bad check from his personal account into my business account.
Do you have a copy of the check?
Too.
Let me see that, please.
I want to go back for a second. What you told the court was that from the beginning, he needed some help getting on his feet and that you were there to get him loans or to help him out. Now, did you ever receive profits or proceeds from these businesses?
The profits that we got were used for household expenses.
May I, Judge? All right, Mr. Shoemaker, I'm going to have Sonia show you this. What's the story with writing NSF checks?
The story is that
Why are you writing NSF checks?
Hot Bench continues in a moment.
What makes you say he's a gambler?
Every other line, online gambling.
she has a temper that's out of sight.
The rest doesn't work here.
If she's hitting you,
Did you call the police on her if she was hitting you?
This January, Bounce has movies with a little more love, a little more drama, and a little more laughter. Our movies just have a little more bounce.
All these people together.
Bounce at the movies all month long.
Found it. The feeling of finding the psoriasis treatment she's been looking for. Sotyktu is the first of its kind, once daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis.
You brush your
With a
teeth?
chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the psoriasis tried to hide from you, or
Hey,
finding
Ron.
your swimsuit is ready for prime time. Dad, once daily Sotyktu that more people.
Oh.
Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious reactions can occur. Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight TB. Cancers including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes.
The toothpaste is out.
High triglycerides or had a vaccine or
Oh, two of y'all here. Why you got your head on? Like you got an ugly head. Why you got your head on like you got an ugly head? You feel like your head is shaped ugly? Only guys with ugly heads wear their hat in the house. You got an ugly head?
You need
My head's just amateur.
no accidents, right?
I don't give a fuck.
You black. Get some dreadlocks.
My dreads, bro. I ain't growing them shit back no more.
That's the only way you can get out of jail. You know that? The only way you can get out of jail is you cut your dreadlocks off. You could have 12 years in jail. They reduce your sentence to 4. If you cut your dreadlocks. If you cut your dreadlocks, that's how you get out of jail. That is how you get out of jail. Cause I knew some boy who murdered somebody. He's supposed to be in jail for life. As soon as he cut his dread, they let him go.
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
Then you say right after you cut your dreadlocks, they let you out of jail.
You're losing coverage, moving, or
You might.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely what happened. They said, okay, we got one. They don't like those dreadlocks on you.
dental coverage. In
You
fact,
got two rocks up already.
Them not like the dreadlocks on your head. It's too beautiful.
Medicare Advantage plans are now
Eh?
available. If you're on Medicare, you can call now, even if you call and talk to a licensed insurance.
It's just they with dreadlocks, dread heads be turning up.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue
That's the
Shield,
problem they have.
WellCare, or Kaiser
Let's say this message is helpful. Yeah.
with additional benefits.
Got
that
it.
are simply
Don't write inappropriate stuff on my page because it's not gonna pop up.
see if there's a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. Remember, you don't get a Medicare Part C plan with extra benefits automatically. So call now before the deadline.
Cause I'm on live on YouTube, and I think somebody tried to write an inappropriate message to me or say something nasty and negative, but I blocked all nasty negative comments from my page.
6217 800 304.
Say talk to me nice. Talk to me. Talk to me nice or not talk to me at all. Yeah. Talk me nice, don't say nothing to me at all, eh? Don't not use the mouthpiece. Don't use the finger say to text me crazy thing.
Lena Stover says ex-boyfriend Danny Shoemaker owes for charges on her credit card and an unpaid
The sun is up. You had to let the sun come up first. You had to let the sun come up before you wake up. Nothing.
Has a temper that's out of sight.
Are you riding NSL?
I'm talking about that you let the sun wake up before you wake up. Well, he already was up. Yeah.
Of course.
Oh my God. Oh, don't take up for him. Don't take up for him.
And the floor. Every other.
I didn't finish reading this story. It's crazy. I ain't talking about yesterday because this story ain't. Sometimes when you read the Bible, it ain't for everybody. This is crazy what they did.
Judge Mango, because what I now want to get back to is your claim. So do you have any evidence that he promised to pay? Because it's your burden here.
January 2014, the $2,000 that we had borrowed from my dad, he had said, I promise I'll pay it back.
Is that what you're holding right now? May we see that? Did you sign this?
Explain about that.
Did you sign this?
Yes, but can I explain it?
I just want an answer to my question.
Yes, ma'am. I signed her.
What is duress to you? What was the duress?
She was throwing a temper tantrum fit.
Okay, let me explain to you what duress is. I come from a criminal law background. I'm an ex-prosecutor. I'm an ex-defense attorney. When somebody goes out and kidnaps your family and takes you to an ATM to withdraw money, you're doing that under duress because you're going to do to your family. It's not because your girlfriend is going to throw a temper tantrum when you come into the house. So duress doesn't work here.
If she's hitting you?
Did you call the police on her if she was hitting?
No, I don't want to get in trouble.
Nor do I. I think we're done.
Mr. Mango, do you have anything? I don't have anything to say. I'm just glad I said I didn't want to hear him. You may have been right about that. Thank you. This courtroom's in recess. She was definitely. Tell you, I might have. You made your bed. You chose to stay with this guy. You got. Listen, it's not the point to make the bad choices better.
Shoot. With him for a year, she kept pumping money into his business venture. So the bottom, for me, maybe he wasn't as bad as everybody's made him out to be, but he signed a promissory note, and that's the end of the deal for me.
We ready to roll?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I said it shouldn't be here around by like 10. What time is it anyway?
Oh, look at the phone on the counter. It was not cold. You was cold? You was cold? I was not cold. I was so.
On Medicare. Today we are talking about Medicare Advantage plans. If you're
I was right.
coverage and don't have a Medicare
It felt like the right ear. I don't like to be hot. Huh?
Call now to find out if you're eligible to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan with additional benefits. Just call 800-263 insurance agent.
Yeah, you were right.
It was hot.
Medicare Part C plan that could save money or include additional benefits. Don't wait. You are not automatically
Why do it smell like mint?
new to Medicare, moving or losing coverage. Call for your
Talking about mint.
no obligation
Like it smell like
review. You won't know what plan options are available to you
mint.
unless you call. So call now. The call is free. Call 800-264-0372. 800-264-0372.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew
Born in
it
America.
increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that say you pay fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it.
So was I wrong for waking up when the sun rose?
No, it's just that I can't with it. That sun is something else.
sun is good for you.
There is no medical exam, and you will have lifetime.
I don't need the sun.
You could qualify for
We all need the sun.
I really don't.
rates start as low as $5.90
Yeah, we all do.
a month.
A lot of people do. That's why I don't pull them out the sky. A lot of people do need the sun to live.
I don't say you need the sun to live.
But I always had a vitamin D deficiency, and look at me.
Only now you lock in the lowest rate possible.
We don't need the sun. You think you would die if the sun wasn't in the sky?
Freeze it up. The world will freeze.
Cold anyway. You don't like the cold? No. You like the heat and the light, not the cold and the dark. The cold and the dark. You don't like that?
I don't like.
Visit us in store.
You don't like being cold?
Not really.
You don't like it when it's dark?
I don't like the dark.
I like the dark. I like the cold.
Fix this up right quick.
But if the sun was in the sky, that would be the ultimate population control. You know that?
Say what?
If the sun left the sky, that would be the ultimate population control.
You think so?
Hell yeah. You got to know how to survive. Because black people need the sun.
This case actually became
I need the sun sometimes.
rather than having
You
to
all need the
parse
sun
through
sometimes.
But the sun is a cheater.
pieces of your messy financial entanglements
Why do you say that?
what may have
Because he
been
cheat
some
on his wives.
questionable relationships. The case isn't really about that. The case is about a contract.
He do.
So you've made it very simple for us. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,000. Thank you. This courtroom is now in recess. He's a con man.
You need to bring him down, run him down.
And even they go ahead and hide.
Run.
The sun.
Why, just like a month ago, he still want to see me and he wants to date me.
You think I'm saying crazy stuff?
A liar.
Or you think it's true? You think I'm just saying crazy stuff?
I don't know.
It's crazy, right?
Sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy? Why? This is not realistic. Huh? Because it's not realistic. You don't feel like nobody can take the sun out of the sky.
I mean, God put it up there. Of course, He can take it away, but
Exactly. 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 That's the thing that people need to understand. That sun is a gift. But I will beat his ass. Good morning. I will beat his ass and take him out the sky. He could be down here with us.
Good day, everyone. This is the matter of Griffith versus Woods. Miss Griffith from to file with this
Born in America.
is my understanding
What do I want to do
injured while
this
renting a
wonderful
property
morning?
from Mr. Woods. You're asking this court to award you $50,000.
Girl, look at her. Look how she came to court.
Your future medical expenses.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Embarrassing.
This was safe, and if Miss Griffith was just careful, she never would have been hurt. Is that correct? Yes, Your Honor.
Embarrassing.
What brought you to rent this place?
So, Michelle and I have been best friends since high school. We were inseparable, Your Honor, to the point where if you see one, you always seen the other. We even attended the same college. I don't go anywhere without her. And it was her 40th birthday coming up, and she had never had a surprise party before, so I wanted to do something big to help her get over the hill, you know? So I rented this vacation home, and I was going to throw her a surprise party there.
Where the F is you going? Where the F is you going?
I don't want to put my hoodie on. What's wrong with it, girl?
It's not even cold.
You got your hoodie on.
Because I don't have a hoodie on. I'm be naked.
Got hurt.
8 o'clock that night, so it was
Sexy
I
woman.
had gotten early, and I was getting the party ready. There are took off running ahead of them, and as I ran around the house, I ran straight through the sliding glass door. Yeah.
And that's how you did this?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it was her fault.
But as I come to, you know, I could hear Michelle yelling and screaming my name, but I couldn't see her. I was completely out of it, Your Honor. There's glass everywhere. I can't find my glasses. They're broken. And there's blood. The blood, Your Honor. When I tell you there was so much blood, I've never seen that much blood in my
So
life.
you go face first through a glass door?
Yes, Your Honor. So I go into panic mode at that point because I was not there. I didn't know what was going on.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm looking down and
I would not want him judging me.
I had to get stitches on my forehead. It was not only embarrassing because of all the people that were there, and not only did I ruin my best friend's 40th birthday with all of this that happened, but I was hurt really bad.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, you know, when you get that blow to your face, it knocks off everything.
Yes.
Mr. Woods, you get some
She was hurt.
glass doors on your property. Why isn't this your fault?
Absolutely not my fault. And if I can tell you my recollection from that day, we did a walkthrough about 3 o'clock that afternoon.
Okay.
I know that there was drinking involved. I don't know how much.
So what? Girl, I mean, boy.
Panel glass, that's where we went through it. And about 9 o'clock that night, I get a call from Michelle, frantically calling, and told me the story. And my initial reaction is, I'm sorry. I mean, I can see how it's
Well, I imagine that frightened you too. I mean, to have somebody cut up like this at your property has got to frighten you as the property.
Sure, I don't want anyone to get hurt in my property. I've been renting this out for a year and a half. Never once has this ever occurred to anyone to run into a glass door, which who does that? Who's running at night to begin with?
Ms. Griffiths, you submitted
He right though. I ain't gonna, he right. No, he right though. That's valid point. What did you do? You grown.
Your Honor, this
I'm energetic too, so I don't know. I don't really take her. She not wrong.
way
She not wrong.
is when I ran straight into the door in this area.
And you were trying to warn the people in
Yeah,
the house.
one should be ready to come through that door soon.
I just wouldn't want him touching me, and I just wouldn't want him judging me.
Glass hit you. That's a bloody mess right here.
He look like a cop. Never mind, he look like a good judge. It's just I'm not used to seeing like bald-headed judges. Like I'm used to seeing bald-headed sergeants.
Panes of glass that you don't even see.
So cheap and replace it like you're supposed to.
This is the most frivolous lawsuit I've ever heard in my life.
I would not.
You don't need notice over there.
Yeah.
I didn't make her run into the door.
Before she come walking in here on that tripping out shit, man. I ain't got time for that.
I'm live. You can tell that.
Yes, Your Honor. The glare from the inside and not enough lighting on the outside, and I didn't see that it was shut, Your Honor. I thought it was open.
So it's difficult to tell from this on the right. How do you not see inside of a window if there's obviously lights and there's glare? Again, I didn't make her run to the door. This is ridiculous and it's frivolous, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Girl is messing up. That's crazy. Hey, y'all.
I believe he had the wrong glass in the window.
Yes, Your Honor. Because of a prior incident, the glass had been broken, and he replaced
Oh, wait. So she's trying to blame him because she ran to the window at his property that she rented from him. It's not his fault. Because, girl, why you running at night like you said?
Mr. Mark Wentz.
She did get hurt really bad, though.
Red Lobster's new lobster and shrimp celebration. We got shrimp, lettuce, potatoes.
I did not know that this commercial, I heard this commercial, but I never saw it. That's Shirley Caesar.
Did you make it so I can finally shop 1,000 by credit?
Yes. Go to DriveTime.com, get approved with no credit. Go to DriveTime.com, get approved, and shop Real terms with no credit hit.
Are you or a loved one between the ages of 50 to 80 years old? If you
I got
are
green beans.
disability or Medicare, answered
I don't
yes,
know. Do
you
you
may
see something in
qualify
there? I
for
don't know.
$30,000 in funeral insurance for only pennies a day.
Well,
The
put it in
average funeral
trash.
costs around $11,000, and Social Security only pays $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the balance. Call now to see if you qualify for $30,000 in funeral expense coverage from Senior Legacy Life. Your rate will never increase. Your
I
benefits
got
will
green.
Beans, but you know what she said was, I'll now listen to the video because they put it on my YouTube to let me see.
I got green beans, potatoes.
Tomatoes, lamb, hog,
No,
malt.
lamb, ham, hog.
And then she was like rabbit. She even said rabbit. I promise. I promise. I promise she said rabbit. You don't know the words.
Wait. Use the shovel
You don't know the words to the song.
Heard so many.
drown.
You ain't hear it so many times, nothing.
That shit been out for years.
What you doing that? SmokeyBear.com.
You don't know the words. I got green beans, tomatoes, potatoes, lamb, ham, chicken, hog, mog, rabbit.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. This is an important message for people on Medicare.
I got green beans, 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 beans.
Goddamn beding.
It's a remix. It's
You, how would you know? How would you know? Like, how would you know? How would you know? How would you know?
How would you know?
How would you know?
Ain't no such thing, no beding, dog. What the hell?
It's a remix.
It's Frank the Remix. It's Frank the Remix God. He make remixes. So remixes. You can find him on YouTube. Frank the Remix God. I make greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
I know a lot of songs.
I know a lot of music. My dad is a DJ. My dad is a DJ. My grandpa played for the Roots and for Michael Jackson. This is the world.
I know.
Every music. There's no music. You did what? Who the fuck is that? We don't know them. We don't know them people. We know the Roots. We know who Michael Jackson was. We know who the Roots is. We don't know them.
We don't know none of them.
If you're eligible to enroll in the Medicare Advantage plan with additional
That dude that had that rainbow with the dreads and shit, like rainbow colors shit.
You don't know them.
We know the Roots.
And we know Michael Jackson.
could save money
Yo, as in a minute.
additional benefits.
And we exactly.
And we know who Ari is, but we don't know. We do not know who them people is.
Obligation Medicare benefits review. You won't know what plan options are available to you unless you call. So call now. The call is free. Call 800-790-8883. 800-790-8883.
I'm probably sit next to you. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ham, chicken, hog, bogs. Lamb, ham, chicken, hog, bogs.
Green peas, potatoes, tomatoes.
Yes, Your Honor.
The lamb, ham.
Saying that on them.
You eat rabbit? Would you eat a rabbit? That's not cool.
They just like chicken.
A rabbit is a pet.
Fucking food, everything on that church is food.
No, it's not. So people are food too?
Some people.
Yeah, it's true. No, for real, it's true. It's true. It really is.
Some people's food.
But not me. I'm not food. I don't taste that good. I remember I told my friend Michael that. I was like, if he eat people, just not to eat me because I don't taste that good. He said, I don't believe you. He said, I don't believe you.
It really don't taste that bad.
I don't taste bad at all. I taste like
Sweet, a little salty, but it really tastes like sugar. I swear, cause I tasted it.
Tastes like sugar.
Cause I eat mainly sweet stuff.
Like sour powder kid.
I don't taste like a sour. I taste like metal, like a penny.
I don't know. I can find out for you.
Cools rapidly, so when it's broke,
I
it
can
crumbles
find out.
into uniform,
No.
small,
No.
non-abrasive little pieces
Good
instead
morning,
of
John.
sharp shard, which will come from a plate glass. Your Honor, I have the tempered glass, made a lot stronger and can take an impact.
I got green beans, tomatoes.
She let out this ear-splitting scream. There's just blood everywhere.
Does that then make me responsible for every single thing that happens in that house?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. It's not his fault. Girl, why are you at your friend party running in the glass? In your own house. I make mistakes like that too.
And it always has been.
Sunday starting 8/7 Central on Bounce.
You gotta redo your eyelashes coming off.
Oh no, I just woke up.
You let no girl know. Walking around that bitch.
Eyelashes. You know how much trash I be talking, like eyelashes falling off. Eyelashes falling off, talking trash. Talk about what you looking at. You, girl. Your eyelashes coming off. Your eyelashes hanging off.
That's not hanging out
And I'm sitting up here saying, what you looking at? Everybody in my face.
Hey, looking at that eyelash falling off your face.
Girl.
Does she not know that bitch is crooked, girl?
Right.
And she talking this shit like she look good for real.
Talking about outside with that shit on. Talk shit, you get spit on.
Hey,
Look at that mess.
ready to fall off.
Look at that mess.
451. Then, when that thing you don't want to think about does eventually happen, and you know it will, your family can use the insurance money to help cover the cost of your final
Stop.
or anything else. Now that's
Really don't want me to stop.
Every time I tell you to stop, I'll be wanting you to stop.
Family protection. You may now be eligible for up to $50,000.
Look at my contact on my motherfucking glasses. It's time for me to end this live. Look at that. Look at my car. I rub my eye and my contact came out. It's time for me to go.
You could have been did that when your eyelash falling off.